Hello everyone out there in nice man's future land. I'm home now, and actually I tell you what, I'm pretty good, and despite the fact that the heat is back again and I cannot tolerate heat appear, my fellow probably know my regard is for heat and warm warm weather. It's warm, it's not in warm weather, it's harsh, like I don't know, like I sweat, I hide, I whatever, nothing helps actually. Beside beside the fact that I'm big, like a drink guy that loves to drink water, and warm water is kind of like another coincidence. Warm weather and warm water is like things like they're counterintuitive, but they just exist in my life, and from that standpoint, you may not be able to get what I say directly. I'm not getting myself what I'm saying, so it's more like fluffy packed materials being made by me for the night. It's just like a regular thing that happens here. If you're my follower, you know how it goes down. It needs no needs no explanations, and some uh, redundant stuff being here for tonight. I don't know, for tonight. Uh, for a whole just existence, or being just here. We've been together for how long? Probably, if I count right, and then it's been like 5 years now, more than 5 years, excuse me, that we've been together with you, my followers, my whatever occasional viewers. If you're just a rambler, excuse me, on that internet space, you may encounter my channel, may bewilder yourself with my attitude, what I do here, and I'm not deceiving anyone again here with saying that I'm doing this for the vast audiences, that no one can watch my channel. Anyway, I do what I do, it's just growing in my American and expanding or whatever, just skills. I don't know how to call them now. I feel it like my own grand features that I've always had, and my American and my voice and my intonation, my words and my vocabulary, my whatever ideas going out of my silly head, and this between my two sticking out ears that stick out of my whatever again silly head. Have to drench my aching soul. I'll be right back as soon as I do that. Have the damage, see. Yes, my colleague is back. Jack is back. I'm happy. He's like our, not our, my friend. And I don't know whose friends are, whose friend he is. Definitely, he has some good friends, and other just guys and dudettes are just his friends, and I'm not regarding that from his standpoint. I might be his friend, but he's my friend, and again, I'm like, it's my Russian soul. So no can do it. If I take it right, and then I take it fully. I mean, not in taking it right. If I take it for real, for person or thing or just attitude, then I take it fully without any just extra fluff being said here or not being said. Just you get what I say. I hope you do. So if you're still with me, you've been with me all this time and haven't switched this shit off. Probably you get what I say. You guys have to do it again. So life goes on, and it's not just very thing that needs to be said one more time, but probably at the same time it does need to be said, and I said it, and I wanted to say that, and I did actually, and it's my channel, my whole premise that I created in the first place, my American practice only, and if you don't mind me just being in front of your own eyes, and probably even right now I'm not giving live broadcast here. I don't have time yet for doing so, and if I will, then if I have my free time, then I will. Excuse me, and guys. Probably you have your own channel with your own activities, probably not necessarily in American, like maybe Chinese, Spanish, whatever language you like. I love American. I talk more American than I talk Russian, and I very rarely, I don't remember myself talking Russian like this, and I lose my Russian words and I replace them with American ones, and more often, or more often than I want, I mix up things I conceive some existing words, and I sound them out for just entertainment purposes, and after my video shoot is made, I peruse what I've done, and that happens that those words, they just do not exist, or I say them in a correct way, or I again I'm confusing with the stresses on that syllable or on this syllable should it go, but I confuse them, and that sounds weird. I know. I want to be, to some extent, or to the full extent, someone else's American ears, Native American ears. That's what I want to be, to hear, to how I to hear, to to what I say, and to listen to what how am I sounding right now. For example, if I had some American ears being hanging on my wall, I would switch I would switch them on, and I would and get some I don't know, my just speech pieces and being passed through those ears, and when I hear through those American ears how I sound. I hope I made it clear for if you have American ears. Don't get offended. Don't get me wrong. It's just my whatever silly attitude that I reveal here and there. By the way, if you have your Native American ears, you may comment or not comment down below by saying that I've been lame in my video shoot, I've been late in my video shoot, and any regard counts. Now again, it goes without any qualifications, my drinking process, and I don't drink too much or any alcohols at the time, which say I kind of ran out of interest of doing so. I hope it's not forever, but as long as I just take that interest of not drinking something, maybe besides regular beverages. I don't like beverages. I like natural juices and that fresh, and I don't do that activity of drinking them often or at all, I should say, for the recent time, but I would like to have those exposures of being treated something yummy, like some, I don't know, fresh, or being made out of carrot or apples or whatever, just fruits, strawberry, raspberry, and maybe even watermelon. If it sounds weird, then probably that's why I'm being weird here in the first place, to sound weird, to differ from all the earthlings, from the rest of the earthlings on this planet, which is called Earth, and which the earthling word stems from, right? So it's like a side note. I didn't want to bring it up here intentionally in the first place, but I said what I said, and I'm not about it. I'm not about being apologetic or something. What's been said, that thing, then it should be there, being at the right place at the right time, probably, but from my own perception and from my own standpoint. You may disagree, you may agree, you may parallel my track, as I said many times in my wishes here. You may parallel, you may go in opposite direction, or whatever. If I'm not, again, holding you at this place, I'm not compelling you to whatever, follow me, subscribe to my channel, or just watch me. I don't like when people I mean, I like when people watch me, but very rare of them do, because it's not public. It's public channel, and it's full meaning. But I'm not about getting those subscribers. And if you subscribe, I want to hear your reason why do you do that. If you want to express your own opinion on why you are subscribing to my channel, probably right now, or you already subscribed, or you're about to do so, and in a short run or whatever, or just ponder on that point, or whether to subscribe or not to subscribe to my channel, then you'll be good about your decision arriving to at the right time. I promise you'll be good with your decision, whatever that decision is. So guys, let's go tonight. Let's wrap this shit up in order to overclock our Native American brains. Probably all peeps are Native Americans there. You're listening to what I say, and until then, you may do what you want. My comment section below, including nothing. Be good. I got a raw night, whatever daytime you're having right now. Be good with it, and again, stay tuned to my channel. Thanks again for being with me tonight. For Prexon, if I can still know whatever Prexon, my American, that with these things being said, I say goodbye and night and started just along this line. Thanks again for being with me tonight, and stay tuned. I'll switch the channel and tell you later. I hope I won't, so don't ask me to do that. And until my next video session, I'm saying just bye and see you all around and get a roll. Night. Be good.